He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
And the defense makes a play, sacking it back into the count. Gator fans love to see their teams line up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat, too.
And I think that was the staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Lincoln. Bringing the heat. They're going to get it for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck with the 2.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with the safety to open this thing up.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Find some fresh air. The Gators offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Couldn't ask for much more there. In 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They'll go to the ground, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab go to the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He'll do it himself. Nestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Step and go. They make the stop after 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And they catch it. Touchdown, Gator! point, we'll tack another one onto this lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lincoln. That's caught, it's Gay. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Longo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still holding the ground cover. Pick up the first. The inside handoff. Makes his man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick completion to the right. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Dobbs. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Lincoln. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Final play of the quarter coming. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. Sorry, finding his way right away in the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at how built a nice lead to get started. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry up. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level.
Yeah, big guys like that on your offensive line. You got a couple of dudes like that. All of a sudden, you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches, and I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Kentucky sends out a running unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's brought down a really solid effort. A little bit of yardage he put on the right. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got a man. It's Josh. Shot down of bounds. They'll mark him down to the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
And David, 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get back.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to...
Touchdown! Gilligan! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, this defense is ridiculous. They know how to rush the passes. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking left. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's John. Made the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Using the quick game. Grabs a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of football. He's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try it over the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the run. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger.
Oh, I was going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Longo. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They go to the draw. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's John. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
college football game we've got. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Right there to stop him, and that would be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
Just destroying this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35, Kentucky, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to put it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's got room. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wants to throw. It's Lincoln. Flips it out to the back. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Longo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play, it's 3rd down.
Got it behind the line. It's Gay. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He leaves it with his back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. QB draw. Finds a little space.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy in there. this guy early and often.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Second down coming up.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's John. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Gator! Oh, and there he is, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 13 to James Madison. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Brings into the open. Powers through. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Got his man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Snap it to the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's held. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. Now this defense is set up for him.
Kentucky
deficit.
3.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances are great, but let me go out there and
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Stoneburner. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Fights off the back. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. That's caught. It's Bradford. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense able to take it all in. Touchdown, Florida. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Kentucky 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Not able to hook up near, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. It's a draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And there's something you don't see very often. A fumble on a quarterback sneak, and the quarterback's got to do a really good job of bellying the ball and securing it before you start pushing forward. I don't know if he ever really had control of it. The defense was able to knock it out and create the takeaway.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about great balance. Run and pass. No, before that goal, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive, he had way too much time to throw.
Quick strike complete. They finally get to him. A lot of way there to pick up the first down.
A lot of defensive coordinators out there, a similar situation in a league like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Making side adjustments here. They want that clock to run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
1st and 10.
From the gun, the running back looking for Rose. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe even a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick pass on the fly motion. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to run the page. They want to get out of here and turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball downfield. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.